stepping inside the beautiful White Oak venue, now in the hands of Allison Burkhardt. Meet the woman whose passion for event planning shines through every detail, serving everything from weddings to corporate gatherings. The venue is as vibrant and full of life as Allison herself.
Okay, Allison, tell me about this incredible place. It is beautiful, and I don't even know where to start.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm excited to have you here today. So, okay, we'll start with how it was founded and open. That's a good place.
Yeah, that's a great place.
So 2018, Allie and Dustin Brister were the previous owners that had the vision for this property. And then almost 3 years ago, my husband and I and our two cousins bought the property from them. And this was a God-sized dream for us that the Lord just opened doors to make it happen. And this has been one of the neatest blessings, just getting to celebrate so many different occasions with people here. So that's kind of how we got started.
That is great. And you do this full time.
Yes.
And you're also an event planner.
Yes.
So it's like the whole package.
Yeah, exactly. Event planning has always been my thing. I've done it for 8.5 years. And so...
so you were event planning before y'all got this?
Yes. Okay. Yes. So this is what kind of helped, is that I had the background before coming here. But yeah, this has been my passion, and my end goal in life was to have, ownership in something. And the Lord just gave me that way sooner than I could have ever expected. And every day has just been great since.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. And y'all do a lot of weddings.
Yes.
You do a lot of other parties. What else?
Yeah. Yes. So Friday, Saturdays are weddings. Yes. We can do anything you want here. Friday, Saturdays are primarily weddings. And then beyond that, we do birthday parties, baby showers, business meetings, you name it. We can do it here. We do.
That's incredible.
One of my favorite things is our community events. So we do, photos with the Easter Bunny here in the spring, which is just precious. You should totally bring your daughter this year.
Yes. You'll have to come and do that.
And then the bridal fair in September is a lot of fun too. So
that's awesome. I guess I didn't realize until I came out here and looked, but you have this huge venue on the inside, but there's a chapel over to the side, and then Airbnbs out in the back. So it's really... You come here and you don't have to
come
leave.
And stay. Yes, that's what we want. That's my favorite thing, is if you have an event here, stay with us in the Airbnbs and, be on property for that weekend, and you don't really have to go too far.
That's great. And even if you're not renting out this space, you can still go stay in the Airbnb.
Yes. Yeah. So we have a lot of people that, play a sport at the sports complex here in town, or, they're visiting their child at Louisiana Tech. And so they'll stay here on property with us. It's neat to see kind of how families are coming to White Oak, what made them, hear about us to get here. So.
And the pond, was that here?
Yes.
And y'all kind of built this, I guess, around the pond, which is beautiful.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. It kind of goes in a circle almost. As you can tell, you've got the venue, you've got the chapel beside us where brides get married, the pond. We do skeet shooting on the side of the property for our groomsmen, or businesses here in Ruston for one of their, corporate events. They may have a dinner and then skeet shoot with us later. So we kind of, have it again where you can just stay when you're here. We've got a lot of things for you to do.
So you and your husband met in college, and y'all just got sucked in and stayed here?
Yeah. So we, like you said, my cousin and I both met our spouses, in Ruston. I was actually post-college. A few years after college is when I met my husband. We both went to Tech, but never met there, shockingly enough. We met in Sunday school.
Well, Tech is big-ish.
Yeah. But yeah, so we met our spouses here in Ruston and stayed ever since. This is now home to us and couldn't imagine being anywhere else. And we're excited to, raise a family here now and have her a part of the family business. So it's super special.
Yeah, 4 months old, you get her to work.
That's right.
So what about Ruston made y'all want to stay here and build a business here?
Yeah, for sure. So I think one of the things about White Oak, when you first walk in, it looks like a home. People always ask, do you live here? So we love that cozy, homey vibe that it portrays. And we want all of our events that come through the door to feel, welcome and taken care of. And I feel like that has what we've felt with Ruston in general, since we've, graduated and, started our careers here and made families here. That's what we felt too. And that's what attracted us to Ruston to stay, was that cozy, homey college town vibe. And that's what we want to portray here too at White Oak.
No, when I walked in, I was like, first off, flabbergasted because it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
But no, it is very cozy, very warm, very inviting. The wood really makes it warm.
It's neat to see how people transform it. Every event is different, and that's my favorite, I think.
What do you think your favorite event has been here?
Oh,
do you have a favorite?
I think weddings have always been my favorite. Yeah. I don't know if there's one wedding, but weddings in general, I think that's just, so special to join two people together and see their families here for one weekend and get to be a part of that for somebody. But besides weddings, I think our Easter Bunny event or the bridal fair is a lot of fun. So, Ruston has some great vendors. I mean, between caterers to bridal registries to, makeup artists, whatever it is, a lot of our vendors at the bridal fair are local, and then we have some from, neighboring towns or cities. But yes, there's typically always 41 vendors here. So brides get a fair share, not in the space around the property.
I'm like, oh my Lord. I'm like, this is big, but is it that
big? They'll make a circle, a loop around the property to visit all of it.
So you went to Tech.
Yes.
And you went to Tech and majored in marketing, and you were doing event planning for Tech.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah. So like I said before, event planning I knew that was what God had for me, and I knew that was kind of where I was gifted, and that's what I went to school for. And while I was at Tech, I had several internships in event planning, and I interned for the special events facilities coordinator at Tech. When I graduated, I wanted that job, but things kind of didn't work out, and so I headed to Shreveport and worked at the Shreveport Convention Center. And then I got a call saying, "Hey, we want you back at Tech for the special events facilities coordinator position." So I came back for that position that I'd always thought about. And so I served in that role for 4 years.
Sucked you back in.
That's right. And I loved, every minute of it there in the convention center. That's where I think I really got a feel for all variety of events. And that is what helped me so much when we bought the property to be able to already have had my hands in event planning.
Yeah. So what did your husband say when you were like, look, I found this place and I want to buy it?
Yeah, I think everybody thought we were a little crazy initially.
Was he on board?
He was. He's always been super supportive, which, in the hospitality industry, it's a lot of nights and weekends that I'm working. Yes. So he's always been sweet to, be okay when I'm outside of the house a lot. And now particularly with the baby, watching her while I'm here. But he knows that this is what the Lord has, blessed us with. Yeah. And he's always been super supportive of that. But yes, initially, I think a lot of people thought we were nuts, but they all knew that this was kind of my end goal in life. So it kind of made sense. So
no, it does. It definitely makes sense for you guys. And then, what was your reaction when you saw this place for the first time?
Gorgeous. Probably your same thought when you walk in. it's just a stunning property, kind of, hidden and tucked away, a little bit outside of Ruston. But, this place was meant to host things here and just get to see so many people get to come through the door and, celebrate some of life's biggest moments here.
I know, it's great. And like the outside, it definitely looks more like a home.
Yeah.
And then when you walk in, you're like, oh, wait a second. Like, this is incredible. The Vibe of Ruston extends just outside the city limits to places like White Oak Venue, where so many choose to celebrate life's biggest moments. Allison's passion for what she does shines through in every gathering, every detail, and every smile. From the outdoor chapel to the grand ballroom, every acre brings a welcoming vibe that perfectly matches Allison's passion for hosting. For her, hosting isn't just a job, it's a joy.